Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this live multiplayer of Project Zomboid. And we're on build 42, the unstable branch. There was a hotfix on the 19th of January, which the server then updated, so we're now on the unstable branch. It does have some differences and some improvements, but there's still some problems. So we're going to be working with around those, I guess. So we're going to be having a quick look around the base. So first off, my character is hungry, so I've got a kettle in my hands, and Angus cow. Going to milk the Angus cow. For some reason, Super decided to take down the fence, and things are escaping. They can't go too far because excuse me. I can't go too far because we've actually finished the wall around our base. So let's drink that, because that takes us from being really hungry to being really full. So we've got the 2 cows. The other 2 have vanished somewhere. Don't quite know where. Yeah, expanding the farm area. Yeah, we seem to have lost 2 cows, quite a number of chickens which seem to be laying around dead everywhere. So I figure something got in and had them. But we seem to have lost 2 cows. Just check beyond the shed. And you can see that the fence now encompasses the entire base. Have they escaped into the field? Oh, look, there's one, look. Oh, I need a rope. If I shut that gate, like so, then it can't get anywhere. Don't know where the other one is though. Let's go and have a look. Most likely in this field somewhere. Yeah, that one seems to have run away somewhere. Hold on, what was that? Oh, there it is. It's in the shed. That's okay then. At least we know where they are. There's one trying to make themselves at home in that shed and one in the other shed. Okay. At least they haven't gone far. Let's just see how, because we did have chickens. I think we've still got chickens. Let's see if they've actually gone to bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's still loads. I know, I think we've lost our rooster. And the reason I say that is because it's over here, dead on the floor. Just here by the crates. It says pick up dead Rhode Island red cockerel. So that was the one cockerel we had. Okay, right. So, like I say, we've been busy. We've entirely fenced off the area. And generator's still going quite nicely. Much deforestation has happened. If we check downstairs, I've been using this as a crafting area. So we now have some proper bookcases. For some reason, I'm guessing this is a bug. Yeah, I mean, some of the chicks could be a rooster, we don't know. These stick bookcases, which Super originally made, I don't seem to have the option to disassemble or destroy or do anything with them. There just seems to be no option to disassemble them or destroy them. As you can see, I've had loads of sticks. My crafting character has done really well this week. They've moved up to Carpentry 7. And they've also got Carving 9. So they're actually able to... if you have a look at this baseball bat here that's in my backpack, it's a crafted baseball bat. Now, my crafting character can now create crafted baseball bats, which is kind of handy because this one needs... its condition's a bit low. So I'm just going to drop it down there. Maybe I can fix it. But you'll see... So the difference is you look at these bookcases, they can hold 14 points of stuff, whereas the crafted book ones can contain double that. They contain 28. And the same is true of the crates. The cardboard boxes can take 17. The simple crafted crates can take... There's one up here. I think it's 24, so this is the simple crafted one that can take... That one can take 28, that's good. So you've got 14, 28, and the ones that look like proper crates can take 42. So I've been rebuilding the simple crates into bigger crates, so we've got more storage space. Let's check the Jenny. 80% and 80% fuel. So, and I think those 2 fuel cans are empty, so we're going to need to go get fuel. Now, I'm going to have to get Bruce to turn on the option to delete stuff, because you usually get the option to delete things in bins, and we don't have that. That's a server setting, and none of the bins allow you to do that, which is a bit upsetting. So we've been busy. So we're enclosed. We've got a nice big gate, thanks to Super. On the front of our fence where the cars come in, and I can't do anything with the floodlights. Can't turn them on or off. Apparently, I'm not an electrician. And so our cars are now inside, and we have for crafting, for building up our mechanics, this crappy old car which we can just take things on and off. And if they break, because if you actually fail to put stuff back onto a car, it breaks. It takes off a percentage of its health, as it were, or its durability. So that's what that's for. And we've got our other cars inside, apart from the Spiffo wagon, and the cars that we're working on. We'll do that at some point. We have our water supply up here. So these 2 barrels feed the tap in the kitchen. So if I just turn the light on there, so we get clean water out of the sink. I can fill my water. I wonder if I can actually fill that with water and just decant from it. Because the thing is, it actually holds an awful lot of water. In fact, it holds 10 litres. Let me tell you to do that twice, because for one reason you put it out of the backpack, put it into the main backpack, and then they completely ignore it. Thing is if I keep this in my main inventory, it actually puts me overweight. That there it is, and I'm weighed down, which I don't want. I want my character to be able to continue forward. So let's see, can I put that back in my backpack? No, I can't. Okay. Those in, but I'm still overweight. Okay, well that was a nice idea. I might be able to pick up some better. And so what I'll do is I'll just empty that back into these up here. Transfer liquid into. No, okay. So you should be able to pour that in. Add liquid from water can. There we go. And then I'll just use that to fill up with gas. And what I might do is, if I can take a spare, because I've been crafting quite a few baseball bats, as you can see. I'll take a spare. So I've got a spare baseball bat. And then we will go do some stuff. I'll take my fan. Which I think is actually missing the window from this side. So I don't want to get zombies attacking me. Because they can then attack me through the window, because there is no window. Now you see these two walls here, in fact there's a third one there. I can't destroy them. I can't remove them for whatever reason. Because I wanted to build them up into a full wall. Because as a half wall, zombies can still get in. It's like the bookshelves, I just don't seem to have the ability to destroy them. The bodies don't seem to be decaying either. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. Turn that one on. Which then gives us the opportunity to use the gas pumps. It's actually working. That doesn't often happen. Not forgetting to turn the generator off, otherwise it's just sitting there doing nothing. So what I'm going to do, put those in the back of the car. I'm just going to check the garage to see whether anything's restocked. By the magic of the server, I'm going to go with no. Yeah, absolutely nothing. It was restocked. Again, not sure whether that's a server setting or not. Now, something that we have noticed, and that is that if you have a torch, like I do, my torch is on. If I turn my torch off, the lights from the van are less effective. So, there we go. That's what I can see with my torch. Without my torch, that's what I can. That's with those are the lights. Let's turn off that. Turn on that. You can see a lot less. Which strikes me as being a bit wrong. Pretty sure headlights should outdo a torch. Let's go check out the shop. Now thankfully it looks like Rosewood has a distinct lack of Z's. Doesn't mean that they're not here, it just means there's a lot less of them, and that's because respawns are turned off, and yep, this doesn't look like it's stocked at all. So I'm going to grab the ring and going to grab that, move his stuff to the floor in case we need to rip the clothing off into the street. I don't think we do anymore. Yeah, that's probably not a restock. Nothing else has. I've actually grabbed some of that. Garlic powder, the olives, the oregano, pepper, salt. Because condiments like that always help increasing the happiness of a meal. So it's always good. Soap. I'm always complaining about soap when I'm trying to wash in the troughs. It's saying there isn't any. Some rotten eggs. Ah, I'll take the carrots. Gummy bears. That might be a restock. Because I don't think I would have left them. Not gummy bears. Yeah, that's a restock as well, because you think about the cow's milk carton, which I'm actually going to drink, because that'll help with my food deficiency. That's a restock. Lots of rotten stuff on the floor. Oh, hello. We've found a friend. I'm going to take the watch and I'm going to take the gold ring. No, there's a gold ring over here that I didn't pick up. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, the dead bodies definitely aren't cleaning themselves up, they're just lingering. Hello, where'd you lot come from? Let's see how effective our bat is. All of a sudden, there's a load of them. They weren't there a minute ago. Oh yeah, that looked like it hurt. Oh, the crafted baseball bat's holding up quite nicely. Actually, the gold watch. Take that. Now, I don't think metalwork... There doesn't seem to be any ability to do metalwork in the game at the minute. Which is a bit odd. Take the rings. Take them. Take the old watch. Okay, you can't loot that character at all. That's nice. I get the feeling that we may have to come back for that one or just log. Move to floor? Can I do that? No, can't even move to floor. Right, now there's something banging around in here. There's a few guys in there. I suspect it's in the top floor where that banging's coming from. gummy bears! Eat the gummy bears! Let's take care of this group here. You may notice I've actually got an axe and a gun in my my holster. The axe is another crafted item. So I'm not so worried about using the baseball bat because we've got plenty of them, and the ability to craft as many as I like is now a thing. Which is a nice position to be in. So butt naked, nothing restocked here. But then it's like the shop was one of the first things that we raided, so the fact that that possibly has restocks in it. I'm going to grab this radio. Why can't I pick it up? Okay, alright. There he is. And you, sir, you are now dead. Right, grab the CD player and that. Medieval armory. Okay, well, actually, I'll take all that. Trapping 3, don't think we have that. Any food? Kitchen knives, definitely need kitchen knives. Take all of that. There's not going to be anything edible in there. Yeah, that's all rotten. Yeah, what a surprise. Any medical supplies? Hair dye. One of the things that is quite interesting is my crafting character, and I'll show you this when I log in as that character. Oh, yeah, what are those? Bandages, beta blockers. Copper scrap. Okay. I'll take the copper scrap. I'll take the spaghetti. The empty bowl, that's useful. The fillet knife. Obviously been here before, you can tell, right? TV remote, or take the TV remote and the power bar. The dog goblin, no. Oh, I see another set of stairs there. We'll go and check that out. I think I've actually been down there, though. The door looked open. I might check over the top of Rosewood Medical. The one thing that I am kind of desperate for is a hand drill, and I'm pretty sure I've seen one in Rosewood somewhere. And even though I did go round all of the buildings that I've previously looted, there wasn't one. So, no idea where I've seen it. Or whether it simply was just a case of it was my imagination. Now, the other place that we raided first was, of course, the Zippy Market. Bandage, beta blockers, they can go in my backpack. CD, and pretty much everything else except my water bottles. They can go. Oh, they can go in the back of the van. Only there's not enough room for them in the back of the van. And I've just put my flashlight in there, which is dumb. Okay, we'll have to live with that. Right, let's check out Zippy. Yeah, no restocks here. Definitely no new magazines. Yeah, definitely been in there. Right, let's have a check down this basement. Yeah, I think I've been in here before. Ah, yeah, this is the bowling alley, isn't it? Well, doing alright for hot sauce. Take the mustard, move the floor. I wonder where they're... Yeah. Anyone else glad that I had a torch on me? Yeah, this isn't dodgy at all, is it? Oh God! Oh, I was going to say it's. Me torch. It looked like my torch had gone out for a second. Now, what have we got on these shelves? Ah, crowbar. Light bulbs. Take those. Take the screws. take the pipe, take the pliers, take the wrench, dirty rag to the floor, and the rest can... Oh, look, garbage bags. We never... You can never have enough garbage bags, that's all I can say. Fill water bottle, because there is still some water in the taps. Okay, let's check out this door. It is La Bog. La Toilette. Ooh! Pickles! I love a good pickle. And mustard. Condiments, always take condiments. Like vinegar. Rotten fries. Cashew rotten fries, rotten onion rings. Right. Looted. Right, yeah, we still need a sledgehammer to get into some of those areas. And we can actually do that. We can actually build when our napping gets high enough. Let's check out this car. I think I actually tried to take this car because it was either shoddy and I could use it for... Yeah, it's not great. I was going to snag that and use that for mechanical practice. Character is desperately hungry. For some reason I took the fries. Mike! Morning, sir! Or afternoon, to be fair. Welcome back to the channel. I desperately need something to eat. Something just to keep me going. I'm going to eat the olives. Because I'm on my way back, I can just fill myself up with milk. So yes, if you are watching, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and get on the chat and say hi. There's a zombie back there, I just saw that. Now, I haven't seen a barrel yet, and one of the things that we could do with is a barrel that we could turn into a charcoal maker. But I have to say I'm well pleased. That was a good run, as they say. Right, let's take all and put them all in their appropriate places. Medieval armory. Hopefully that will actually give us an armor type or allow us or give us the recipes to create actual armour from metal sheets and bits and bobs. Get rid of that. So we've got plenty of gas for the thingy. Hot sauces. Hot sauces can go in there, along with the mustard and the pickles. Vinegar, that can go in there as well. Canned stuff. Put the bowl under the sink. So use that to make salads with. Salt, that can go in the end, I guess. More garbage bags, that's what you need. Dish towels. The dish towels are actually useful if you get hideously wet. You can use those to dry yourself off with. And you want to be able to do things like that because you can then not catch a cold. And catching a cold in this game can be fatal. Split peas, they can go there.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
So, I discovered something last night, Ven.
What's that?
I'd no longer need a VPN to connect to the server.
Hey! Miracles do happen.
Yes, they do.
Right, I'm going to put a CD player in the cupboard upstairs. Please don't dismantle it.
Why not?
Because I use it to keep my characters happy. I've just found a book and magazines. I'm putting magazines up here because you can actually use magazines for armour, which for some reason counts as tailoring, but you need duct tape, which I'll be keeping my eyes open for. So we have Medieval Armoury magazine. So I'll get Ven Crafty to read that. And we have Trapping 3. We're missing Trapping 2. The pliers I'm actually going to drop down here. I'm going to drop the kitchen knife down here as well because I think that's useful. Flashlight goes in my backpack. Well, okay, when there's room in my backpack. Mr. Magazine.
But yes, I only needed a level 4 for the carpentry to... You must have been on earlier and got a little head start on the construction if you got the wall done.
Yep. I've been concentrating on it this morning to sort of get as much of it done to make sure that it's nice and done, basically.
One of my snare traps went kaput.
Oh, okay. I did put a box trap down near your snares, but I didn't bait it. Garlic powder. Picked up some condiments and bits and pieces to add into food as well. Ah, the digital watches. Anything else that I can do down here? Oh, okay, my character is starving hungry, so I suppose I'd better grab a kettle and milk a cow. Yeah, 2 of our cows have escaped and they're in the barn. They were in the next fields.
Yeah, I seen that when you took in.
Yeah, I don't think we've got any cockerels.
Not actually yet, but some of the chicks are actually males.
Are they? Oh, right, that's okay then.
You can actually go in. You can actually go into the info, and it'll tell you if they're male or female.
Oh, yeah, that one's male. Okay, yeah, cool. Right. Also, as you can see, I built a kiln this week, and Super's been using that to make bricks. For some reason,
Did you see over here? Tiles.
Yes, indeed, tiles. Oh, tiles! Yes, of course.
Yes, I made tiles.
Are you talking in-game? Because I'm getting a really interesting echo from here.
Let me take and...
Right, so
turn off the
in-game chat.
Yeah. Well, I was doing it yesterday because I was trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I didn't have my headphones on at all because I was working downstairs. The TV's on down there, and lots of other things kicking off and going on. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it's a bit pointless trying to have a conversation.
How about now?
Oh yeah, that's much better. I'm only hearing you once.
Did you see what I have on the ground here?
Oh yeah, fishing poles.
Yeah.
Makeshift rods, your favourite.
Alright, so I need to make up some planks.
Okay. I think there's still some logs over there.
Because I'm trying to fence off the chickens area.
Okay. I can go do some logs for you if you so desire. I'll have to pick up an axe. So I was trying to get rid of these half pony walls as well. Next to the gate and the one on the other side. Because we now have a proper gate. But there is no option to dismantle them or destroy them or get rid of them. It's really bizarre. At least I don't.
Are you talking about the logs?
Yeah, the little walls. Yeah, those ones. Because you can get over them. I don't want zombies to be able to get over them. Oh, I can give Super a medical check. It's like the bookcases. I don't have the option to disassemble them either. The stick ones you made.
Watch this.
Oh, okay. I'm watching. Ha! Magic! What did you do?
Go under like you would with your pickup.
And just go take all. Let me try that.
Then you just disassemble.
Not seeing that. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. If I change that to... Oh, right. Now I'm getting the option to do it. But of course I need a hacksaw or a wood saw. Right, okay. Alright, well, I'll go get some logs. There should be some rags next to those logs that I gave you.
Yeah, I got them. There.
Okay, nice.
If that appeases you.
It does. Could you do the one on the left-hand side as well? Beyond the cars.
I did it on both.
Yeah, but there's this one over here as well. Behind the black pickup.
Well, if you want me to do that, then I want to put a door instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Put in the door frame.
It'll be easier to... That way I don't have to keep going through the big doors to...
Oh, but go on. You love the big doors.
Yeah, but if I'm going to have a way to get... I want to get over to the trees to cut down more trees.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll just go get you some more logs so you can put in a door. Plus, I dare say there's a hell of a lot more crates that we're going to create. If you let my character do that, because my character can create... I actually disassembled the ones you created yesterday and rebuilt them as full crates.
Yeah, it is. My crates weren't good enough.
They were half the... could only contain half the amount of stuff. So... They did the job, but I've improved on them. That's all. I've only improved on them. So, as usual, I've got my Red Bull. There it is. The drink of champions. Whichever champion that happens to be, I don't know. Depends on who's advertising it these days. I think it used to be Lewis Hamilton. Or was that Relentless? Not entirely sure. Oh, yeah.
No.
It's just not Dubby, is it?
Well, you know, at least I'm sponsored by somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, I got to put when I get tax return, I got to put an order for more.
Right, so I'm going to show you something else that is broken about multiplayer builds. Or at least multiplayer build 42. Right, so I've cut down a lot of logs. My character is currently 14.6. So I'm going to pick up 4 logs. And I am hideously overweight. I'm now 50 over 20. So let's pick up some more logs. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, okay, so we've now got lots of logs. We now have 10 logs, which I physically shouldn't be able to carry. Let's pick up some more. The fact that I shouldn't be able to walk at this point doesn't seem to matter. I've now got 14 logs. Let's pick up another 4. Let's go for 18. So yeah, this is definitely a bug. So let's pick up another 2. Yeah, exactly. How is that possible? And I have had this number up to 900. I'm currently carrying 24. I've carried 100 logs. It is not physically possible for the character to do that, but it's a bug in the game in Build 42 at the minute. I can even just about make a run as well with that. But that has made life so much easier this week. It actually brought to mind one of the biggest problems that Build 42, well, Project Zomboid has, is you can only carry so much when it's actually working properly. And this is such a pain to go out, get some logs, drag them back, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I was thinking, why don't you have the ability to make like a pullable wagon that you can load up and pull around? But we've got a nice gate. Look, lovely gate. I'm going to drop them in the corner of these logs, mate. Oh, where do you want them?
Well, I got the logs already done.
Yeah, you needed planks though, yeah?
In order to do a door for... Oh, for the... Yeah, for the...
and I'll
Give
use
me a second.
them
I've got to
for.
refresh the game because for some reason it's kind of buggy where basically I'll take and
The
log in.
crafting is kind of buggy. One of the things that I absolutely hate this, I'm going to demonstrate this so people understand, is you can't. One of there's several things that really annoy me. That is if you're cleaning rags, dirty rags to clean rags, you can't, for some reason, you can't use dirty rags when you're building a log wall. You have to have clean ones. But if you...
Actually, I've had that too.
Yeah.
Where it's will actually let me use the dirty ones.
Oh, it never let me do that. So we're going to rip these cloths up. I'm going to go max. And it says I can do 6. So I'm going to rip those up. It's going to do those 6. And I get the option with here is that there's all these other bits and pieces that I can rip up. And when I hit max, it didn't include all of those as well. Just the ones that are tank tops. And it won't automatically flip over either. And that one will stop sort of like at 96 or 97%. And it's like, okay, so let's go for these. Let's pick the striped t-shirt. Now there's 4 of those. And it's actually given me 4, but I still can't craft it because it still thinks it's doing the other one. So I have to come out of the crafting, go back in, do the same thing. It still thinks it's got a tank top to do, so we'll do that one. So it always sort of like semi-hashes it on the very last one out of a group. Let's go pants, 16. 16 of them. Yeah? If I go max, it's actually giving me 16 for a change. Usually it just gives me 4. Because for some reason it doesn't sort of like think that they're all in the same... they're all in the same list. It sort of like compartmentalizes them into the ones that are like, I don't know whether it's colour, the fact that they're dirty or bloody, but something's not quite right with that at all.
Yeah, because I just tried sawing a bunch of logs and it didn't even get me planks, and it kept the logs as is.
Yeah, even though it goes through the motions and your character's sitting there sawing away, you don't get any planks out of it. And the reason for that is that are they on the ground?
They are.
They only work if they're in your inventory. And that never used to be the case. In Build 41, you could saw logs on the ground, and that would be absolutely fine. And that's also something that kind of bothers me about the whole... about that, is like, if you're sawing a log, and it's on the floor, the planks end up in your inventory. Why don't the planks remain on the floor? Because then that overloads you. It's the same with rags and things like that. If you're taking things off the floor, ripping them up, just put them back on the floor. I don't know. I'm a simple man.
But yes, the chickens do go back into the coop at night.
I've seen that, yeah. And one of the things it actually says about that is that if they're not in a fenced off area, they will be had by predators. But we have a properly fenced off area now, so it's a big fenced off area, so it shouldn't be a problem for us.
For the chickens, I'm making a fence area for just the chickens.
Mm-hmm.
That way, and then I'm also looking to saw off or make a fenced off area for the sheep. The
one sheep that we do have.
And then I'm also going to take and make a fenced off area for the cows.
Okay, cool.
I'm separating each one of them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, let me drop the axe. Because one of the other things that my crafting character do, because they're crafting level 9 now, they can actually carve large handles. And provided the axe head is okay, you can fix the axe with a new handle, basically, with the crafted handle.
you can demonstrate that because of the fact that we do have an axe head in the shed.
Oh, okay. Well, let me swap out to quit. Let's just quit. And I'll show you the skill levels of this character. Now, carving, and I'll show you what things I've built in order to get the carving level up. But the best thing to get the character from level 7, so that's level 8 and up to level 9, was more small bats. And what's fantastic about the small bats is, for some reason, that's just done that.
Well, those bats are in the crates that I made.
Yes. Yeah, so the small bats got me through level 8 and level 9. And because I had even though I have no book XP to bolster that, because we don't have the books, I do have the crafty trait, which is what I picked when I created my character. It was giving me about 130 to 150 per bat, and you go up and you need 4,500, 6,000 to get up to that kind of level. But let's have a quick look at the character, who is currently overloaded. So I built this character a little while ago, and I demonstrated how to build them the other week. But you can see here that carving almost halfway through level 10, carpentry level 7. I'm working on the other bits. The foraging, again, this one's a really easy one to level. Just by going out and foraging anything. Food, stones, anything. Just go. Trapping, I haven't really done anything with that. That's where his base was. Strength and his general physical stuff. Nothing's really changed there. Animal care's gone up a little bit. We've got some bits for that. Pottery, that's changed a little bit as well. Nothing in welding, because I haven't really worked on that. And if you might notice, there's no metalworking there. However, there are things that you can do for metalworking skills. If you take a look here, it's actually metalworking there, but no skill trait next to it. And one of the things that you can do is actually just scrap gold gear. So that's why I've been collecting silver bracelets and bangles and earrings and that kind of thing, and gold ones. And then you can just get gold scrap off of them. And for that you actually need pliers or vice grips. For that one you need a hacksaw. So, let's go down to the basement. What's my character overload? Oh, see, there's one of the short bats. So the short bat is the equivalent of a nightstick. Does the same damage as a nightstick. And the short bats, you actually just make them out of tree branches. So if I look at the floor, so you find tons of these, and you go, oh, look, let's show you what recipes it's crafted in. And there's the short bat. It requires level 7, so you can get through once you get to level 7, you can then start crafting those, and that'll get you quite quickly through level 8 and level 9. At which point, when you get to level 9, you can start then carving baseball bats, which is fantastic. Now, other things that I crafted for carving, if I get rid of that. So I started off with small handles, just creating those. I actually experimented with like knitting needles and other bits and pieces. But when you level up, you try and use the highest level thing that you can. So if you start from 0, then you're carving spears, stakes and trowels, because they don't require, or simple wooden tongs, they don't require a skill level. As soon as you start requiring a skill level, you start making those. So when I hit level 4, I started crafting spades out of large branches, of which we had a lot lying around. And then when we moved on from level 4, there was a level 5 something or another that I started carving. I did carve some fish hooks. Buckets, I did buckets as well. Goblets gave me nothing. Absolutely nothing. I got no experience for them at all. Yeah, I crafted 3 or 4 of them, and they're on the floor here, but I got no experience for them whatsoever. So be wary of that. So yeah, I did spades and buckets. When things moved on, I started doing so pipes for level 3. They were quite good. There's a few pipes kicking around in case we decide to have a smoke. And then it's just a case of carving what you can at the highest level.
Freezer, if you look in the one freezer, there's the tobacco.
Oh, really? Oh, that's all right. We've got plenty of pipes to use. See? Sorted. So that's how I leveled up my crafting, my carving, carpentry. That was already level 4. And doing some stuff. Most of that was leveled up by building the fence with the logs.
Yeah, it was funny. I was had the search engine stuff last night, and all of a sudden it showed me tobacco. I was like, okay. So I guess now Ven can have a smoke?
Yeah. Well, thankfully I didn't take that as a negative trait. So, yeah.
That you did take it as a negative trait?
I didn't take it as a negative trait. Alright, so let's see what else we can do here. See if I can improve my napping a little bit.
There we go.
So
now this is the chickens area.
So what can I do napping wise? Napping. Oh yes, stone sides. I was making stone sides with sharp flint flakes and tree branches and a short bat. Funnily enough, I've got a short bat. Now you can actually use different items. You just click on this and it'll show you what other things you can use. He says you can use a stone, or you can use a wooden mallet if there's one kicking about, or you can use a short bat, which I've crafted plenty of. So, sharp flint flakes. You can actually make these anyway from nodes, but you have to have them from those things, node nodules. You also find them in the wild, and there's a couple. Look, let's take those. Now, the ice pick I definitely needed. Let's just take a couple of branches. I've got 2. Probably going to end up with 4, so I'll take another one. Napping. So sharp flint flake. We're going to max that out. That should do 2. There we go. Now, if you find that you're not able to do something, check up here. So here it says it requires a surface. And in this instance, the surface is a cardboard box. As sturdy as it comes, you know. You need some light and you need, well, time, apparently. And again, same here, you need a surface, you need... Right, so the scythe, the blade, actually, I researched that from a scythe.
I'm going to try something here.
Okay, go for it.
Keep from happening. I need a rope.
Okay, so let's try crafting some scythes. 4 of... Let's see how well that gives us. See, our napping is going up quite nicely. We need 70. Hopefully these 4 will push us up a little bit more. Notice I'm not getting any book XP from that because we haven't found the books for it yet. It's assuming there is some. So that's given us 1. It's only given us 9. That's a bit disappointing. But I'm going to be working on that and mechanics. That's given us 10. Still not great, is it? But it's like that's where I'm kind of heading, really. The stone axe head. Once we get there, that means we can create axes. Because I can create the handles from carving, and then with napping, I can create an axe head.
So you see the trees that we have in the... Okay.
To be fair, we've done an awful lot of deforestation.
No, I'm talking about the trees that are in the...
31 short. That's very disappointing. But it's an improvement from where we were. I don't think that we've got any more of those stone flakes either, which would be useful. So I think I've actually used them all. Oh, there's some bone fishing hooks in the cupboard just inside the front door, by the way. If you weren't aware, if you haven't already seen them. What can I do with that?
There. Now we will not have our...
I'm going to need those.
Now our cows will not get away.
Well,
I tied them to trees.
Oh, right. Okay. Is that what you've done with the rope, huh? Yeah.
Yes. Now we will not have to worry about...
I get the feeling that that's just going to make a hammer. Whereas this is what I want. This is the sledgehammer. Stone mace head. Napping level... Oh, no, masonry level 8. Okay. So that's where we are. Oh, my character's slowly dying of starvation. What a surprise. I have neglected. There is much neglect.
If you're out and about and you absolutely need food and stuff, I mean... The one thing I can say is acorns can be eaten.
Yes, they come up as cooked, uneaten. Oh, sorry, fresh,
I mean,
uncooked.
they do have an uncooked. You can still eat and not have any issues with health.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you a little bit of unhappiness.
Yeah. Yes, moo. That'll get rid of any thirst issues I have and get rid of any...
So that's the two cows that we do have hanging around yet. I'm going to go grab the other one. The other two.
Okay, cool. Bring them back.
Once I finish eating something.
Yeah, and when it gets daylight.
Doesn't have to be daylight to get the cows.
That's very uncharacteristic of you. Going out in the dark. Right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the kettle back in there so it can be reused. I'm still overweight. I guess that's because I've got the bone war hatchet and the short bat.
Well, I can say this much, as we won't be running out of chicken meat anytime soon.
No. Does that help?
I mean, because we don't have to worry about eggs. We got plenty of eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs have been keeping my character alive for the last, God knows how long. Right, so I just wanted to point this out. So my bottle of water is actually an empty bottle of industrial hair dye. And it actually holds 2 litres. Most water bottles only have like 1 litre, so this lasts me twice as long. But of course it also costs me twice as much encumbrance. Now I also have, I think, a water sports bottle. See, that contains 1 litre. Normal plastic bottles, they contain 1 litre. So, finding that was quite cool. Because it allows me to carry and just do stuff and not get thirsty. As you can see, I've got a problem with weight. Let's see, what can I get rid of? I can actually probably get rid of the 2 water bottles. Now I don't need that much. Because my character's not going to go anywhere. Or he's not going to be fighting. He's not going to be doing too much. I can actually just dump those in there. And then hopefully, if I put my short back in there. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Right, it's 3:30 in the morning. I think we need to go and... I was hoping to do some mechanics on the rotten car out the front. Because my mechanics is... I've got the... Yeah, that's going to be hard. Got the multiplier on it. I've read the book for level 3 mechanics. We've got everything we need. You just need some daylight. So I can't go foraging because it's dark. I wonder if you can use a torch. Foraging with a torch. There's an idea. I've actually got a torch. I'm going to go with no on that because I don't think I've got one in my backpack either. And again, why can't you... Can you create a flame torch in this? I don't think you can. You know.
Think so?
Let's try that. I don't have a lighter. I can't see anything. That's because I didn't take cat's eyes on this character. But I know I can bundle around in here. Did you take the lights out of the floodlights?
No.
For some reason the floodlights aren't coming on. Yes, you can. We've actually done that a lot in the past. Used the sheet rope and logs to stack logs. Generally, we don't bother. We just leave them lying around. It's just as convenient just to dump them. Yeah, well, Mike, you obviously know me far too well. That's all I can say. Oh, he's actually getting daylight now. Vice grips are useful. They're used in the metalworking as well as the pliers to turn jewellery into scrap metals and things like that. We do have welding torches. We've got some gas bottles.
So...
So hopefully, now it's like 5 AM. And the nice thing is because we've now got an enclosed area, I stand a chance of doing stuff without being jumped on by anything unpleasant. Let's take... I don't think I need the screwdriver, but I don't need the pump. I'll take the ratchet, the jack. I'll try and uninstall the muffler. So far, I've absolutely failed. Oh, success! Now I'm going to install it. And that failed. Let's try it again. So by that, it's... Oh, it didn't actually go down. It was 19% before. I failed to install it. You do have a chance of damaging the item when you're putting it back on, which is why we took a scrap car. I've taken the parts off of the engine and they're in the back of, I think, the Spiffo wagon out the front. So what we're going to do, front left suspension, front left tyre, there we go, uninstall. Because we've got the jack and we've got the tyre at the lug wrench. We can take that off. We can then also uninstall this. And uninstall that. And then we can just reinstall it. That is not the case. He hasn't been working on it so much. He's been working more on carpentry. He is usually the welder mechanic, aren't you, Super?
Usually I do that, but because of the fact that we don't have as much... Right now, we don't exactly have a whole ton of things going on.
Yeah, it was more important to get our base into a suitable condition for us to do anything with. So I've gone up a bit. One of the other things that I've also tried doing, so mechanics, we're 434. Let's uninstall the door as well. It's missing the window. You have to take the window out first. Again, it doesn't matter if this gets broken. Once we're finished with this, once this gets into a state where it's like so bad. That one. We're just going to take the parts off of it and scrap it. So what did that do for me? If that was for 334... Well, that put us up quite a bit. We were at 434, we're now at 579. So that's a good...
Now that I got the fence for the chickens done.
It's 130 experience for removing a door and putting it back on. What about the other side? Okay, so if we remove the front left window... I said if we remove the front left window... So again, I've had to double tell the character to do what I want him to do. So that's given us a bit just doing that. Let's uninstall that door.
The cow's trying to roam around doing whatever the heck he wants.
That sounds normal. I'm going to reinstall the door.
Even though I got him tied up to a...
And install the window, which hopefully it will succeed. Yeah, and we're now up to 881. So let's try something else. Let's try the rear windshield and see if we get experience from this. Because the thing with mechanics is, before you used to basically just get experience every now and again. I don't want to install that. I want to uninstall the trunk lid. There we go. Uninstall. And put the window back in. Because you'd only get experience every day for doing the same things. But I'm actually getting experience for doing quite a bit here. I think... I can also uninstall the gas tank. Oh yeah, look, we're doing well. Look, we're almost at almost. Oh, that broke it. That failed. There's the magic sound of things going wrong. Ka-ching! Right, and now let's reinstall it. Gas tank.
And now, then if you go over to our chicken area.
Okay, I will do that in just a second.
On the chicken coop. All the chickens are in one area.
Yeah, the road. We're less than 110 off of getting a level in mechanics. Oh, wow. Awesome. Are you going to give them their own trough and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to see if I can just round off this mechanic nonsense. See what else we can do. Done the muffler, done the engine. I doubt uninstalling the battery is going to do too much for us. I think that probably gives us 10 experience. Yeah, about that. Let's try doing the tyre here, uninstall. And then we'll do the same for these bits as well. See if that gives us experience too. If it tips us over the edge, that's good. And it has done. There we go, I've gone up a level. There we go, that's nice. So mechanics is going up quite nicely, so we can work on work with that. What I'll do is I'll put the things like the lug wrench and the ratchet and that in the back there where they belong, and then there we go. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's the joys of having the crafty XP. Plus we've got all of the books for mechanics as well. I actually found the number 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, originally they weren't called 1 to 5, but then there used to be a mod called Book Collection, and it actually sorted them like that anyway, which was really useful, so you knew which ones to actually read and in what order. So once we've got up to
in here, sheep.
once we've got up to once we've filled level 6, we then need to read book 4 so that we get experience for the next 2 levels, and then once we pass those, we read book 5, then we get experience for the rest. So one of the other things I want to do is also want to start looking at welding. So we're going to have to go and try, he says, and get some. We've got some welding rods. We've got some metal sheets. I suspect welding also comes under the dismantling of a car, but this week I want to, and I've covered all of that, I want to actually go down to Muldraugh. I want to invade Greens this week, see if I can get some cans and things like that.
Now our sheep has his own area.
What a nice thing for the sheep to have, its own area. As it's the only sheep, will it get lonely?
I don't think so.
Right. Let's take a couple of... let's get rid of that, because he's nowhere near as impressive in terms of skills. Alright, I need... I'm going to grab another bat. Another baseball bat. Or 2, and I'm going to put those in the back of the car. I'm actually going...
So now that we have that, I can finish what I started over this direction.
You've started, so you'll finish.
Exactly. I can make a bigger area for the cows.
Yeah, because we now have a nice big empty, much larger area for them to run around in, because we've now got a completely fenced in area. Right, let's go back in. So you see there's eggs just everywhere.
Yes. And we got at least a good 2 to 3 dozen in the dang...
Yeah, we're not short of eggs. Like I say, my characters have been living off of eggs by taking however many there are in the hutch. There's like 4 areas. So we'll just quickly have a look. So we look at the hutch info. There you have 4 areas, and each one has 12 eggs in it. So you have 4 dozen eggs that you can just take and then put in the cooker and just eat. In fact, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm just going to grab those eggs. You can store eggs in the fridge for however long it is, long before they start going stale or rotten. But I'm going to cook these ones, and I'm going to take them with me in case I get hungry. So I'm just going to bung the eggs in there and turn it on. Now you can actually put them in the frying pan and make a stir fry with just eggs, which is kind of interesting. Now these will slowly cook. As you can see, they're cooking unevenly as well, which is kind of annoying, but all of a sudden you'll get some that are cooked, some that are uncooked. So I grab the ones that are cooked so they're not burning. And grab the last 2. Turn that off. Make sure, I think I just did this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Right, okay, let's go. I'm actually going to take the station wagon. I'm taking the station wagon because it's in better condition. And it's going to be one of those... He says it doesn't start. Come on. Someone taking the petrol out of this?
I haven't touched the gas on that.
Yeah, it's got gas. Why isn't it starting? Start your swan. Everything is green. It's one of the... Apart from the back window, which I'd smashed to get into it, it is not starting. Now you're starting.
I was going to say, don't blame me. I didn't take him.
It just seemed unusual that it wasn't working at all. And it wasn't registering fuel, so that was the most obvious choice of it's got no petrol in it. Because everything is in the green on this car, which is great. I'll tell you what I didn't do is I didn't check there was nothing in the boot. I don't think there is, but I guess we'll find out. If not, I'm just putting stuff on the back seat.
I just kind of want to... The reason why I'm doing this is I'm just kind of getting our animals to where we can at least know which ones are which.
You know what I'm going to do? Which is sheer madness, I'm going to point this out now, is I'm going to try and go to the other end of Muldraugh, once I've been in greens, and got some rid, to see whether I can invade that warehouse at the end.
Okay.
See if I can find a sledgehammer.
I do know we need to get like a stone maul or something like that
Yeah.
because the fact that to be able to crack open different things.
Yeah, because we can't get through. There's some garages in Rosewood that we haven't been able to get into because they don't have a window on the garage. They've only
we can use the fireman's axe to chop
through it. Yeah, I'd rather not waste the axe, if you see what I mean. If we could make axes, that's not a problem. But at the moment we can't do that, so as soon as I can get my napping skill up and I can create the head for it, or masonry, whatever it is. I need some big stones for turning into grindstones for...
Welcome into the chat and everything. And thanks for the follow. I'm Super Tone Man, of course. I've been playing and my counterpart over here is Ven.
Hello!
So, yes, we're doing some Zomboid today. Last week I had so much tech issues that I had to take and literally change to Trading Card Simulator.
Oh. You've done that before.
But yeah, this was definitely like...
Try and dodge the dead bodies.
I don't think we need a big feeding trough for the chickens.
No, well, we'll find out. We can always add another one. It's no bother.
Well, this is not my server, so the server itself is...
It's hosted by my friend Bruce, so it's not my server either.
Exactly. So I can't exactly vouch for... And Joker. Otherwise, I'd say yes if it was... And of course, there comes Joker with the FBI.
Right, so
how you been doing, Joker? And Munchie, thanks for... But yeah. If we had control over the server, it would be a different ballgame, but...
Well, we can ask the admin to do stuff for us. Oh, there's a lot. You can see the massive amount of zombies that there are in Muldraugh. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I've already raided that. Yep, so I don't need to go there. I've already been in the garage. Let's...
It's been treating us pretty well. I haven't died yet.
Whereas,
Unlike Ben.
I've died a lot. I'm good at dying in this game. It's one of my chief reasons for doing it.
Thing is, I don't die that much.
No, I take more risks. Let's be fair.
Well, the thing is I'm the one usually shooting the guns.
And then running away.
Prone to illness is okay. Smoker, I don't do because of the fact that okay, so I'm gonna create a character. Basically, prone to illness, you are more likely to turn into a zombie. Smoker, I don't do because of the fact you have to continue on the. You have to actually have cigarettes and stuff like that on you.
And it's not like you can create your own tobacco plants. At least I've not come across them yet.
You can.
You can, right. Okay, so there is the option to grow your own tobacco then.
Yeah. In single player, you can actually... Yeah, it might be free points, but you can also use other ways to do it. Ben knows I take a lot of negative traits usually.
Yeah.
One of the negative traits I do is I'm trying to think here. Let me pull up my character here. Stats here.
I am going to take the
so how I do it, I do...
Ah, that looks handy.
I do very low weight. I do conspicuous. I have hearty appetite. I do have prone to illness. Slow healer. Weak stomach. Weak stomach is an automatic. That... Because of the fact that if you eat anything, fast metabolism,
now, that's
and I'm a burglar.
So if I go water...
I have cat's eyes, outdoorsy, vehicle knowledge, because that gives me the knowledge.
Fresh water.
Fit, and very low weight. No, we have not.
The rusty rifle. Oh, that never used to have anything around it before. The rusty rifle was just surrounded by trees and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. There is a lot of zombies there.
I think for single player, it's actually good. The 10 years later. I mean, I've seen people play it, so...
It is still a very popular game, single player, and the majority of people do tend to play it single player as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about the 10 years later mod.
Oh, okay. Not the game in general. Sorry. Was without context there, unfortunately. Let's get away from the crawler. The problem with crawlers... Madam, you're not wearing any clothes. Right, and that's why things get difficult. As soon as you've got people on the floor, always targets the person on the floor, not the person standing up. So even if they're downed and they're still going for it, it will target that character first.
Have a good day at work there, Munch.
Don't work too hard, mate. See, this is all new. This little area here, it's all new.
It is, huh?
Yeah. Before it was all just trees, they've actually turned it into what looks like an allotment. Come on. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. The more zombies I kill in Muldraugh, the better off we will all be. Although I really don't fancy taking on that pack down there. That's quite a few of them.
Come on now, man. No pain, no gain.
Says the man who uses a shotgun and then leaves me to do all the melee stuff.
Hey, it's not my fault you sit in front of me while I'm doing it. I would just say stay behind me.
Right, let's check out the hideousness that is the police station, which is just round the corner. There's a shed just there. See, these are new as well. That's not, but that isn't either. There's a few. That's different from the original. Oh look, the police station has actually got lots of grills around it as well now. Oh, that's interesting. Never used to have all of those. Right, let's get on the main drag. I feel we're better off here at the moment. He says trying his best not to hit things and then hitting something immediately. Right, now this is where we want to be. Let's try taking on these three here to start off with. Yeah, that went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Now I know there's guys behind me. Stand on his chest. That was unfortunate. And there's a few. More than a few. This could. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, look! There's a couple of military guys with really big rucksacks on their backs.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do need those.
You find a way to get the rest, get them away from everybody else.
Yeah, there's not the crowd. Oh dear. I said the crowd's not that big, and then it just grew.
Famous last words, Ven.
Yeah, famous last words from Ven. Ven says there's not that many, honest.
There's not that many, and then all of a sudden, everybody shows up.
Yeah, that's generally how it works, right? Oh, that missed! That's bad. Well, one of them's down. I really hate fighting in this direction. Let's run past him, because we really don't want to have him attacking us from behind. Oh dear, good grief. Right, let's see just how many there are behind me. So I'm also now out of breath. So I think perhaps the next best thing I could do is just go for a little walk, because I'm not overloaded, and the reason for that is because my character is in full panic mode for some reason. I thought I'd taken a beta blocker. To prevent that nonsense. Because that's what beta blockers do. There's another naked woman. What is it with the naked woman in Muldraugh? What were they doing in Muldraugh when the apocalypse hit?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Absolutely.
So we do need a blacksmith anvil.
There's one
for
downstairs
making
in
that
the...
advanced forge.
Yeah, there's one in the basement. It's the stone block next to the stick bookcases.
Okay, well, let me finish up my fencing area here so I can...
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can think of. Just gently walk away. I may, because I'm now more exerted. Not so worried. Baseball bat's seen better days now. I don't think either of those guys. I took one of the guys down that has... Oh, look, crawlers. All I'm going to do is just going to gently walk into the woods. Find a nice safe spot to sit down. And recover my my exertion. Because as we all know, high exertion is bad.
I noticed we can't eat the dried beans anymore.
Oh, I was collecting them specifically because we could.
Yeah, we can't.
I consider this a bad thing. I'll tell you what, those boiled eggs are keeping my character well fed. I'm going to state that for the record. I think having those is a very, very good idea. Just in your inventory. Just keeping my character off the cusp of hunger. I'll just swivel around on my bottom, make sure nothing's trying to approach me from behind whilst I'm recovering. Just give it another little swivel, another little twirl. As if he's on Strictly Come Dancing or something.
A little bit of this,
Something of that. And shake your ass. As the song goes. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and shake your ass. Da, 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 da. Alright. Let's go see if I can find that other guy with the hunting pack. Or the slightly better backpack. Because I did take one of them down. He's on the road. We want that backpack. He's going to be around that building somewhere. The crawlers are just there. Look, they've given up. They've just died in the forest. So this is one of them. Just there. Let's see what his backpack is. It's a military backpack. That's what you want. Small knife, a tent, some rounds. He was prepared, that man. But yeah, he's actually got a military backpack. Oh, she's a toughie. Crawlers. There's a fireman. Let's get these guys sorted out and out of the way.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go grab those other 2 cows that ran away from us. I see you did put a actual door on this, huh?
Yeah. There are doorknobs and hinges in the shed still.
Come here.
I'm going to go grab that military backpack and put it in the car. Not so worried about the rest of it. Hello. Oh, that high highs. Magazine about the Iron Age. Elbow pads. I'll take the knife as well. I'm not worried about the tent. Oh, hello. Don't worry, you'll get yours. You've got something sticking out of you, or are you a copper? Yeah, he has a pistol and a nightstick. We'll take those as well. Thank you very much, sir. Express delivery.
I'm going to go grab the other one. And then we shall take...
Pistol, magazine, and the backpack, and the nightstick. And the small knife. And the duct tape. Right, let's see if we can find the other backpack. There's some stuff dropped over here.
He was
like
in
hats.
the other...
Yeah.
The other cow was in the other barn, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's take on these guys. Ooh. Interesting.
And what would that be?
I found a scrap metal chopper. She's got a walkie-talkie on her. Magnum. Where's the other guy with a backpack? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. There's the bloke. That looks like it's just a small backpack though.
I'm not seeing our other cow here.
He was
The
in...
other barn area.
Yeah, he was in the shed. So, using the backing up technique of fighting. Because you cannot stand still. Well, let's take care of this guy. Or backpack somewhere here. Says Ven, wistfully. Might be further up.
Yeah, because I went into the barn on the other barn and stuff, and I didn't find them.
Oh, it's a hydration pack. That's interesting. Butterfly knife. Bulletproof vest, which is in good nick. Let's just move all of that to floor. Yeah, scrap metal chopper, condition, damage. Doesn't this reasonable? It's not what I was expecting to find, though, to be fair. Here's another butterfly knife. Small knife, we'll take that. Hunting jackets. Let's dump that stuff in the back of the car. Although that hydration backpack, that's really quite interesting. That's also new as well. Small knife, scrap metal chopper. I wonder if you can actually research that as a maybe not hydration backpack. Butterfly knives. What I'm going to do. So, why can't I get into the car? That's weird. Then turn the lights on. I can get out of it, I just can't get into it. Right, let's remove the broken glass. Because if I remember rightly, this doesn't actually have a set of doors which open in a traditional set of... So it like treats them like a window, which is a bit weird. Right, so we'll actually get the light on as well. Yeah, lots of rotten food. To be expected. Take all of that. Take all of that. Move that to floor, not particularly bothered with liquids. Take all of that. Although that's stale. Rotten, move to floor. Take all of that. Take all of that. Move to floor. Rotten yogurt. Rotten yogurt. Rotten yogurt. Rotten cheese. Cow's milk, which I'm just going to drink. That'll take away my hunger. Surprisingly fresh, despite the fact that it's no longer refrigerated. Cheesecake slice, rotten. Canned foods, take those. Lollipops, chocolate, and plonkies! The old favourite. Hold on, did I just see perfectly good crispy rice square? There it is, look. They're all rotten apart from the juice, so I'll just move that to floor. Rock candy, take the candy. Lime soda. Rotten grapes. There's some stuff here that's actually just marking itself as stale, so I'm wondering whether it's restocked. Right, what we got here. So you can't use the chickpeas anymore. The dried
you
peas.
Can't eat them.
Oh, what? Straight away?
Yeah, you actually have to take and make them into like a soup or something.
All right. Okay. Don't need those. At least if we've moved everything to floor, then it gives us the option of things restocking in the future. Which is why we do it. It's why you go around and you move stuff to the floor if it's rotten, because then you do get the option of, you know, when things restock, you can see it straight away. Right, let's see. That's the toilet. Okay. Oh. Take the steel rod? Yeah. At least I can use it as a backup weapon, I guess. Right, that was good. For some reason I picked up toothpaste.
Well, you want to just brush your teeth.
Of course. Okay, so that means, according to this, that's weird. That's not working right, like, at all.
What's going on?
It said there was something in the driver's seat. Right, let's put all of this weird stuff in there that we can. Actually, I'll put the flour on the rear right with the yeast. And the pasta. Pasta! There we go. Right, okay. Right, we're not short of food in the car. And I'm okay with food. I've still got 8 eggs. I still have 8 crafted baseball bats. 2 crafted baseball bats, 1 that is not in great condition. I'm probably just going to ditch that one. Well, I'm actually going to turn off the electrics, and I've just got out of the car, which means I'm probably not going to be able to get into it, am I? Because it does actually say driver's seat, and that I'm in the... Oh, get in. That's weird why it stopped doing that. I wonder if it's broken in some way. I wonder if, because like there were zombies around it, I wonder if they broke it. Let's turn the lights. What I was going to do is going to turn the lights off. Save the battery.
These cabbages are taking so long to grow.
Yeah, they're on the standard cycle, aren't they?
Yes. Which basically a lot of people who've done with the growing and stuff have actually mentioned that
it takes too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Alright, I think the hit videos is further in this direction, or is it in that direction? Not sure. It's too dark to read, yeah, sorry. Of course it is.
Yes, it is too dark to read.
It's too dark to see the naked lady standing in the middle of the road, though. Right, let's check out these cars. That one doesn't look like it's in great condition. Nope, 40%. That one looks in better condition. That again, that's only 40%. Quick look around for these. Make sure I'm not going to get jumped.
Cooking up some mutton.
That one's in terrible condition.
But yes, we can kill the... We can thin out the round of chickens, too.
Yeah. Provided we've got a couple
of...
Provided we've got a couple of cockerels to keep breeding.
Well, we got a bunch of chicks that are growing up, so...
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Okay.
Because the baby chicks will grow up to big boy ones, and...
That's infuriating that the door is in some way broken.
So we won't be short on any meat for a while.
Okay, really good. I like the sound of that.
Though I might move my trapping operation to over by the barns there.
Right, there's the video shop. Like I say, I didn't finish looting that last week, so I want to have a look in there. So we're going to try and clear out this area. There's a guy with a backpack. We'll be having that off of you. We're going to equip that in both hands because my baseball bat just broke.
Got 2-bit military style backpacks or one?
I don't know. Yeah. I've definitely got one. That looks more like a hiking bag.
Hey, it beats my duffel bag, I believe.
Question is, where did he die? It's a hiking backpack. I will snag it and put it in the car. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Hiking backpack. There, that'll do nicely. I said go there. Along with the digital watch. Water's going to be my first biggest issue, I think. Let's see if we can drag whatever that was out. Because there's something banging around in there. It's going to be daylight soon. Where is it? I think that's the bloke that I ran away from last week. Going to wait for it to be proper daylight though. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what was in these police cars. Let's see if they had anything decent in them. Oh, police duffel bag. 9mm rounds, a nightstick, thank you very much. Duffel bag had a sawn off. We'll take that and we'll take the pistol. Thank you. Actually, I might as well just leave them in the duffel bag, ain't I? Nothing else worth taking, so what I'll do is I'll just then snag the duffel bag. Now I'll put the duffel bag in the car. Yeah, there's a couple of cars.
Did you find a sledgehammer?
Not yet. Work in progress. Just going to quickly walk away because I said they suspect that... Oh, they haven't seen me. That's good. I like this. Back to the car. Nope, nobody's seen me. And we take a look at the stuff that we have there. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can just put stuff... Yep, that goes in there. That doesn't. We'll use the front right seat. We'll put stuff... Oh, can't put that in there. Can't put that in there. Can't put that in the boot. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm carrying that on then. Shells. I will find somewhere to put that. Yeah, they can go in there as well. Can't put anything in here that... I'm just going to have to dump that then. Dump that. I suppose I can put that in the backpack. No, okay, fine. Let's eat an egg. And then, now it's daylight.
Just eating an egg? Not sucking on an egg?
Sucking an egg, yeah. Have we got Woodcraft 3?
Give me a second, I can look. You said we got plenty of door hinges and doorknobs?
Yeah, we did have. There was at least
I know I used
2 or 3.
I
Right, I think that's
just
all the
need
VHs
2
there.
hinges and 1 knob for this one door.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I've grabbed Cookshow 1, Woodcraft 1, and Woodcraft 3.
Would it be up there? Be on the upstairs video store?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Woodcraft 2, 5, and 7.
Oh, right, so we don't have any of those. Okay. And cooking. Cookshow 1.
Alright, Cookshow 1, we have Cookshow 2, 4, and 5.
But we don't have Cookshow 1. Cookshow 1.
That is correct.
Oh,
We have all the exposure survivals.
Okay, cool. Let's go see if we can find a sledgehammer. Is there a bag there on the floor? There is. With a shotgun in it.
Ooh.
And I don't have any room for it. Okay. Oh, and now all of a sudden the front door works.
Yes, it heard that you complained about it, so it said, nope, we're going to finally work.
I'm finally going to work for Ven.
Alright. So we got 3 out of the 4. We don't need any more than 3 cows, do we?
No, not specifically that I'm aware of.
Alright, so I am not going to go after any more cows for our... Just because of the fact that if we have 1 bull, we have the 2 cows. I mean, we could, by rights, if we don't need, we could just kill the bull and keep the 2 normal cows. If we needed meat that bad.
Yeah. Which I don't think we do. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot there. Ooh, yeah, I don't like the look of that. There was a lot in that centre section. I suspect the same is going to be true up here. Just not quite as bad, I don't think. Because we are, and that's where it is. We're definitely going to have our work cut out here. So I think a kiting method into the woods is probably going to be our best bet.
Oh, here, I thought we were just going to light the town on fire.
We can always do that.
I have noticed, though, that it has gotten better as far as actually having the fire has gone longer.
Alright, okay.
So something got fixed there.
Missed. Ha ha ha! Try not to walk into actual trees. That's why I nearly got ad. I need a hay spamming key. So I'm having to use the cross-handed technique. Just run slightly to the right. And hopefully that's thinned the herd out a fair bit.
Keyword being hopefully.
Yeah. There's still quite a few around my car. But I'm not so worried.
They're just wondering if you got it for sale.
Yeah, that's the usual case, isn't it? Is it for sale? How much?
Exactly.
Put that on my backpack. Well, let's just take out this one guy. Hopefully they're not all just going to suddenly respawn. Let's eat an egg. Take care of this guy. As per usual, there's somebody in here. Let's take care of her.
There, now the cow area is fixed.
Let's take care of the ones that stand up. Take care of the one on the floor. One or two over there. Does the door open? Yes, it does. Alright. It's one that just gives us some more light to work with. Now the problem is there could be guys on the top. There's usually one at the door there. Let's open that door. Hand drill. I definitely need one of those. I'm definitely taking the wood glue and the duct tape. Bolt cutters. shears, or we might need shears. Okay, this is going to be a quick look because I don't want to get caught with my pants down in here. Welding rods are going to take those. Leather gloves, large knife. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff in here that we want. Snag the wood glue. I am specifically looking for a sledgehammer though, that's the thing. Lots of nails as usual. There's a welding 3 here. Pickaxe. There's a couple of propane tanks in here. I did pick up a hand drill. It doesn't look like it's got a... But no, it doesn't look like there's a sledgehammer in there. Oh, that's disappointing. And now I get the immense fun of trying to get back to my car. Now that blue van looks like it's in reasonably good condition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some of this stuff. And I'm going to pick it up in a minute. Now the pickaxe I can actually use to open garages with. That's not so much of a problem. Oh, that's annoying. Oh dear. Let's just check out this blue van. Because I've still got reasonable line of sight on the vid. Ooh! That blue van is in really good condition. Right, let's drag a few of those out, take care of those so I can actually... Because what I want to do is pick up this stuff that I've just dropped and get to my car without having too much grief.
You said we had the... Which hunting magazines did we say we had?
1 or 2, I think. Not
I
the...
know we got the small game one.
Yeah, that's the only one we've got. Let's just take a little bit.
Okay.
Didn't quite like the way they were bunched up. eat another egg.
Do you need me to disassemble these primitive bookcases?
Yes, please. I'm hoping to put crates down there. Try and keep away from the fact that there's one on the floor, because otherwise it would. What seems to happen is it targets the one on the floor, and then the one that's standing up just noshes on your neck. Just lead them in this direction a little bit.
Wasn't able to disassemble, but I can pick them up and get them out of here. I'll just put them on the outside of the base.
Okay. And with that, we will make our escape. With what I can only describe as a highly successful raid run. Disappointed that we didn't get a pickaxe, a sledgehammer, but, you know, beggars and all of that.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly. Try not to run over zombies, damage my car. Now we're going to have a good look down here where we saw all of those zombies. There they are. Look at all of those.
I like how our farm is turning out, though.
Good. I think we're doing really well. Considering this is probably apocalypse mode. And from the amount of zombies in the game, I highly suspect that's what it is, apocalypse mode.
It's plausible. I don't think I need my white truck right now, so that white truck's kind of shot anyway.
Okay, well, tow it into the thingy, put it with the white car, and use it to do mechanics on.
Base, so.
Yeah. Can always use it for mechanics practice.
Yeah, anything that's for mechanics practice can be on the outside of the base.
Well, I brought it in so you're less likely to get jumped on by a zombie.
I'm going to use it for storage.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put something in the... I can make it like a garage if you want to. Then we can make it to where...
Well, just need a safe area to take stuff apart and put it back together, knowing that you're not going to get jumped on. That's all. That's why I dragged the white one into the main area.
Yeah, but I can take and
Oh, rabbits.
do a...
Oh, I'm here. I need to... Didn't realise we'd got to the crossroads quite so quickly. Yeah. Being able to fight with a proper weapon makes a whole lot of difference, let's be fair.
You talking about our new baseball bats?
Yeah. They really do well. That's a duffel bag. Not particularly interested in duffel bags. We've got plenty of them. Yeah, they do hit... They are basically a baseball bat. Whether they last slightly better, I don't know. But because if we have a ton of large branches available to us from the amount of deforestation we've been doing, we have quite the ability to craft hundreds of them.
Make myself an egg salad.
Right, okay, so yes, Mike, you can still tow cars. And you don't need anything. You don't need a rope or anything. You just go up to it like you used to in Build 41 and say plus car. Yeah, to get the plus symbol when you press the V key, which brings up the reticle, the dial radial menu. I'll do a slightly quick demonstration, but obviously your car has to be strong enough to tow it. So the sports cars are generally best for that, or the Jeeps. See that blue car? Towed that out of the way. I'm kind of interested though, and I think I've got time before I need to wrap this stream up in about 40 minutes. I'm interested to know what the military surplus store looks like. Because, you know, I'm kind of curious in that way. In fact, what I think I'm going to do, instead of pulling it to there, I'm just going to transfer everything from the car into the trailer. I'm just going to grab some water. There's another dead hen there in front of the gate.
In front of the gate?
Yeah, well, it's behind the gate where you generally can't see it. Right, so that
it's probably because of the fact that it was glitching last night, and it... Yeah, I know I was having a lot of glitching last night where it basically shows something in my inventory.
Yeah.
But it actually wouldn't be doing anything.
Right, okay.
I don't think we got enough wooden trowels.
Another one of those ones that's just really good for bolstering your carpentry and all the rest of it, yeah?
Yes. Actually, no, carving. I was using it for carving.
Ah, right, okay. So let's get...
But I do need to... I do know I have some... But I also know the fishing rods I can actually do carving with.
Okay.
So I can make a whole bunch. So I can use that to carve a whole bunch of fishing rods.
Right, okay. I'm having to bring 2 police duffel bags in. All of the other stuff is in the back of the uncovered trailer. So the military backpack's in there if you want it.
Yep, give me a second here. I'll... I'll do it here in just a moment.
How many eggs have I got left? 4. Okay. Current baseball bat is in reasonable condition. Let's grab another one. Top up on our water. Again, having to say fill that one as well. Right, let's go. So I should have an empty car. Nothing in the boot, right? Okay, good. But I've got 4 eggs. I think I've got some other food. I've got some cat chips and some, right, so I'm not short of food. Let's go and take a look at the disaster that is up there, because there's bound to be a ton of these. Got lots of petrol, so the car's in really good condition. It is getting late. But then, as you're all fond of knowing, I'm not afraid to fight in the dark.
It wouldn't be a Ven's stream if he didn't try and fight in the dark, more or less.
Also trying to keep my eye on the edges here. If you can enable search mode whilst you're driving. No, you can't. That's a pity. You're driving along and you go, oh yeah, there's something. And you're levelling up your foraging as you're driving along. That would be nice. But I'm keeping my eyes open for things on the side of the road, because quite often, every now and again, you come across like a makeshift camp that has a few zombies in it, and you might find some interesting stuff, maybe even a half decent motor. We've had M16s out of them before from when we've had mods on and that kind of thing. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to, although they're not in there yet, and I'm hoping that's going to be something that happens in Build 43, which is probably a couple of years away, and that is NPC players.
Yeah.
That's going to make life more interesting in this game, and quite a bit harder, especially if you come across NPC players that just want to kill you. Or they're just driving around, because that's another thing that we've seen tests for. Oh, hello. What are you guys doing in the middle of nowhere? It's bizarre. I suppose, they say that they're urban focused. That's definitely nowhere near an urban area. Let's just have a quick look whilst I've got some distance on them. Yeah, so they're sort of there-ish, aren't they? So maybe there's something up there. Deer Trail Road. Okay. Hopefully, maybe we could go hunting up there for some deer. Of course, the other thing is every now and again you may get like a truck and some traffic cones laid out, and sometimes there's a sledgehammer there. At least that's what you used to get. It's like one of the sort of incidental stories. At least you can eat and drive along still. Just ram an egg in your face. As at times like this, I wish I hadn't taken Slow Driver. it's like, oh, really? Why did I do that?
Well, I can't make a sticks trap, but I can make a whole bunch of fishing rods. Which shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, we can go fishing.
Well, you do have a favourite spot. Yeah,
and I can actually make that if I get past the area. I mean,
where did that turn off go? I don't think that was the turn off I was looking for. If nothing else, I've opened up some of the countryside of it. But there is a whole lot of nothing out here. Because, one of the other things is we haven't been to any of the other new towns yet. This is a long way. I forgot just how far away this place was. Of course, that's assuming I'm actually still going in the right direction, and if I remember where I'm going, because it's been at least a year since I've been in this direction. I think there's a left-hander, and then there's a turn-off as well. I need to take the turn-off.
Yeah.
And that's not it. Although I don't actually remember that. Hang on. Loading rods. I'll take those, thank you very much. I said we'll take those, thank you very much. Okay, we won't take those then. That's just rude.
Where'd you find the iron bands for the buckets?
I didn't. Well, that's
you
just...
made them?
Right, the wooden buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just make them out of normal tree sticks, branches, and a log. Those are the ingredients from what I remember. Right. Okay, now we're kind of getting to it. That looks kind of interesting. I've no idea what that is. That looked like a kind of campus. That's definitely different.
Because from what I'm seeing of
That's also new.
the carved one.
Yes,
okay.
It's a carving thing.
I
Some
need
rabbits.
carving level 4. That's why I was.
Yeah. Oh,
And
the
it tells me
scythe.
recipe not learned.
If you right-click the scythe, it will give you the option to research it. That you can then make the hand scythes. I get the feeling I've gone too far somehow. I get the feeling that may have been it. Deerhead Road. Let's go find out.
Yeah, so I'm going to empty this. Oops.
It kind of feels right. Of course, it's getting dark.
Okay, so it's not like it gave me the option to research it.
No, okay. I didn't have to research the bucket. I had to research the hand scythe, though. Okay, this isn't looking promising. Let's try the other direction.
I didn't make knapping tools, though.
Let's try up here. Okay, so there's an incidental car thing. Yeah, I think this is. Don't think this is right. Somehow. It's interesting, if nothing else. Get the feeling we're going to be on the main road before long again. Yeah, there it is, isn't it? Alright, well, let's keep going. Again, another pocket of zombies in the middle of nowhere. For no apparent reason.
Wondering if the light bulbs actually do go bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Chasing down some deer at the minute.
Oh, you're chasing deer?
Yeah, there's some deer on the road. Just trying to avoid hitting them with the car.
Oh, come on now. Hit them and then we can have deer meat.
Venison! I don't
We can
remember
have
there
some
being a
venison.
stream there. I definitely think I've gone too far. The fact that I've covered a stream, and I don't think we ever did that when we were on our way to the Omni Surplus place. There's another pocket of zombies. Yeah, I'm quite right. They'll be scared of that. Standing around, milling around in the middle of bloody nowhere.
But yes, what I think I might do is make
Train
my way
tracks.
toward my fishing spot
Yeah, okay.
and build like a small base there.
Yeah, that's what you usually do, so... I don't remember crossing that either, and that's new. You see, I always thought that it was off of that one. Maybe I should have gone down there instead. I don't know. Let's keep going. We've got 2 eggs left. Oh, there's... Maybe that was it. Maybe this is the place. Oh, that took ages to get to. I don't remember it taking that long to get here. If this is the right place. Falcon! Yeah, it's going alright, thanks, David. Good to see you on the chat. Yeah, this doesn't feel right at all. So, I'm trying to get to the army surplus store and it's not working, mate. I think I've just avoided a sheep. Oh no, it's kind of bending around in the right direction. Yeah. We've got a nice little base going. Got some livestock. We're fully enclosed. I think I'm probably going to have to check PZ Wiki. Because there's the map that I always used to use. And what they used to do is have like all the points of interest and that. And there's another set of zombies in the middle of nowhere. That seems to be a thing. Not at this rate. Is that snowing or raining?
It's raining.
Okay. That's a petrol station.
I can see why you are able to carve the bat. Requires carving level 9.
Yeah. Let's just have a quick look round here. Oh, that looks like a trailer park.
Cutting boards. I need to carve some fleshing tools, but I need to get my carving level up. Oh, we got enough spoons now.
Right, that's it. I'm using my last egg. Oh, well, I've got one more egg left. So I'm going to head back. And I'm going to work out where that bloody place is and where I should have got off. Because I'm pretty sure we should have hit the turn off by now. I will find out where it is. I swear.
You know, do you want me to drive with you?
No. No, it's all right. No, I'm on my way back.
I'm just saying. I remember exactly where the.
Yes, I thought I did. Apparently, I'm a liar. I've lied. Still, I'm having an adventure.
I guess that wouldn't be anything new for you.
No. It's in the dark. I'm having an adventure.
While you're having your adventure, I'm sharpening an axe.
Okay, cool. You sharpen axes. That sounds good. Oh, yeah. See, now that's fair enough because there seems to be something here. Not entirely sure what, but that is definitely a fenced-off area. Doesn't look like a gated community as such. But that fence goes on for some time. That is a big fence.
I do have to say that the axes don't sharpen as... You can't sharpen them very often.
No. You sharpen them, you kind of sharpen them once, and you get some sharpness on it. I'm guessing depending on how good your maintenance level is, will depend on how sharp you can get it. See, there's definitely stuff here. I can't be in Riverside. Can I?
I don't think so.
I don't think I'm far enough over for that, because I remember Riverside having something like this. And this is one of the new towns that I'm just not aware of. Because, let's face it, we haven't been to any, or maybe we just have, I don't know. But this fence just keeps going, and going, and going. Oh, there, it finally stopped. I'm crossing a river.
Never-ending fence line.
Never-ending fence line. Alright, let's take a right here because I think that sends us back towards either the main road or at least Rosewood.
Sharpen all our fillet knives too while I'm at it.
Right, so yes, so for Mike Bonnet's delight, if I get this lined up properly. So as per build 41, when you've got, but you get the plus symbol so you can attach the car and then you can just drag it around, but you need a powerful car to do it. As I said, the sports cars and the Jeeps are the best ones. I've not been able to pull anything with this character or with my crafty character. And the thing is, my crafty character, he's got motion sickness, so he doesn't travel in cars very well at all. And he's sick for a while, so it's one of those times it's like you need... Because what we usually do is we create a base that we can work with, then move to a base in Muldraugh, then a base in Louisville. But we need to sort of like kind of get the base established in order to move our crafting characters over. Or at least my crafting character, otherwise he's just going to be hurling up all over the place.
See, I'm thinking I might create a character that's basically all around knowledgeable.
Well, a bit like my crafty character.
Only, yeah, kind of like your crafted character, but at the same time as... I'll figure it out.
Oh, that was definitely worth it. I'll have the bucket, thank you. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. Your support is always welcome, mate. Thank you very much.
not going to waste water out of our... I'm going to take and do the empty saucepan.
I've got another bucket.
Buckets for days.
Yeah, the nice one is the buckets actually hold 10 litres. I'm not sure how much the wooden buckets hold. I think it's less by quite a bit. I think it's half. I think it's like 5. Again, middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a lake. Middle of nowhere. That's somebody's driveway. And there's a bunch of zombies just milling around. Oh, this is some sort of estate, isn't it?
Making some split pea soup.
Soup. See, I don't think I want to be getting into this. I think I will just turn around. And
I love how it says when I take and do the where I do just split peas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It literally turns it into vegetable soup.
I think that's probably... There's something there. Let's take a look. Whilst we're here, is that somebody's else? I get the feeling that's somebody's else. But that's a car park for burgers. It's a roadside burger joint. I'll show a quick look at the map. That's our base. I think I could take a right there, maybe. And see how bad that ends up. There's a petrol station. Another petrol station? Okay, I seem to be in a town of some sort. There's a train. Oh my god. Right, yeah, I'm going to have to run over a few of these guys. If I do it gently, it's not going to damage my car. Okay, so it's another town that I previously wasn't aware of. There's a lot more of them, like those sort of like little sporadic hamlets. No, because they created 2 newer towns further up to the north. And you can actually start in one of them. Slowly trundling back to base. On the roads less trodden or taken. Let's just take a look where we are. Yeah, you see, I don't remember any of that being there before. It might have been. But yeah, we're not too far away. I think I can turn the lights off now. There we go. Might have done some damage to the bonnet of the car. I'm off my last egg. They've done me proud, those eggs, you know? They've kept me going for at least 24 hours.
You can actually roll the D20.
Really?
Yeah.
You can actually play with the dice. Cool.
And you can play with the cards now.
All right, yeah, because they were just things, weren't they, that you found? Well, that's a nice touch. At least you can. They've put some effort into making items usable in some way. I get the feeling this is correct. Yes, it's correct.
I just drew an 8 of diamonds.
You're an absolute diamond geezer, sir.
Ooh, I just rolled the nat 20. On a 20-sided dice.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm talking about when I say a nat 20, right?
Nope, no idea. Means nothing to me.
Okay, basically it's a straight 20. Basically think of it this way. There's 20 sides on the dice.
Yeah.
A nat 20 is a natural 20. Basically it's a straight up. And basically in most cases, like say, it's the highest number you can actually roll on the dice. And basically it's a really good number for when you... Alright, so where's the duffel bag? Or the...
All of the stuff that I looted from Muldraugh is in the silver open-topped trailer. The only other bags, which are 2 police duffel bags, I can't remember where I stuffed them. I think they're in the crates outside the front door. Haha. Yes, we're nearly there. A few more corners and then I'm going to have a mild heart attack. Was this van any good? I don't think it was. Nope, that's
Ooh, there
worthy.
was a box of 9mm rounds in here too in this military backpack.
Pluggies! Snow globes! Oh, I'll take all of that anyway. Empty gas cans are always welcome. Am I seeing plonkies on the floor? Yeah. Random beverages.
Okay. I am going to put this gun stuff into the...
Because it's not the only gun stuff we've got either. There's other guns, so we probably need a gun and ammo crate somewhere.
Yeah, I got a duffel bag I'm putting this stuff in right now.
That was absolutely the wrong button to press.
It's the night's... Oh, you can use a pickaxe to... Ooh. Beauty. I can probably use the pickaxe to
mine
break
stones.
up the big rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could also use it to open up garages. But we'll use it for stones. I think stones are far more important because we need to increase the napping skills and we need the stones for that. Plus we need the stones to create stone blocks for building forges.
Let's do this. I want to take and...
No, let's see.
We have a bunch of stones around this area starting to pop up.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Yeah, the bonnet's knackered. Engine's still in really good condition though, so I need to do something about the bonnet before I go on my travels again. Are those flakes? Oh no, they're stones. Take those and take them downstairs. Because my crafty character can... Do I not pick anything up other than what's in my inventory? Okay, fine. Alright, so you can use the... because we'll need the bucket for cement, making cement for the... what's the word I'm looking for the forge. Right. Let's take the stones downstairs.
I have pickaxe in my inventory. It is not letting me do anything with these rocks.
Really? Well, that is disappointing. You don't get the option to... What if you just take a swing at them?
I tried it.
Oh, okay.
If you look on my stream...
Where are you? Let's have a nose. You to the south.
Just,
yeah, because you don't really get an option to do anything with them anyway. Where are you? As you come out of the gates to the base.
Okay, as you come, I'm up in the corner. I can see the corner of the fencing. To the...
Oh, there he is.
Alright, do you see these rocks?
Yep, I see those rocks.
Okay, you see how I got the pickaxe in my hand.
Yeah. Kind of looks like you're doing something, but...
It's not doing anything.
I can do a medical check on you. Try garden. Tell him to try garden. Advice from Joe King Audits.
I tried. Okay, I go under. It says dig furrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm able to do it. I'm able to dig a furrow with the
hey!
pickaxe.
Okay, alright. Give us the pickaxe and let me have a go.
Alright, give me a second. Let
Yeah,
me drop it here.
Hi Joe, thanks for the idea. We'll give it a go. Let's equip in both hands. Yeah. Super's right. It only gives us the option to dig a furrow. Yeah, probably wrong rocks.
Yeah, but there's more than one kind of rock there.
Yeah. It doesn't give you the option to do anything with any of them, does it? Let's try some of these up here. It could be a build 42 problem. Well, that's kind of disappointing, isn't it? Oh, you actually think it has to be a hammer? Okay.
It's got to be a maul, a stone maul.
Well, yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. Alright, that's kind of counterintuitive. Surely the pickaxe would be your first insight to breaking up rocks. Yeah, let me drop it on the floor for you, mate.
You would think that, but I mean, we can put it in our vehicles to do the...
Actually, Joe, you've just given me an idea. Bear with me just a second. I think I may have what we need. It has literally just gone up my flagpole, as you say, as an idea. Which sounds totally wrong now it's come.
Your crafting character could make us some stone mauls.
He's not good enough yet. He needs to do stone maul. He needs to be level 5 just to get the small one. But I think what also counts as a small maul is a club hammer. And I'm just about to try that. I'm going to whop it into my primary. Dig furrow with hands.
Yes, it is counterintuitive.
Yeah, the club hammer doesn't work either. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been doing, Joe, just foraging for stones. But obviously it's easier if we can break up rocks to get stones. It makes sense to do that.
Well, we need stones for the mauls anyway.
Yeah.
So we're kind of danged if we do that.
Yeah, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't at the minute. So it's a work in progress, Joe. That's what it is. It's a work in progress. That was a nice idea. I mean, because some things... Oh, my running's just improved. That's nice. Because for the club hammer is used for some of the bits and pieces that I've come across in masonry to... Instead of it being a hammer. Yeah. Just let me... Yeah, so... Right, okay, so that's gone 4:30. The wife said finish at 4:30 if you can, please. So that's 10 minutes late. Right, so thank you very much for everybody who's been watching the stream. Really appreciate the support. Thanks for everybody getting onto the chat, like our new friend Joking Audits, for Vulcan, our old friend, our regular Mike Bonnet, Fantux MN, and of course Super. Thanks to everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll be back next week for some more Project Zomboid multiplayer Build 42 live. I hope you have a wonderful week, and until then, it's goodbye from Super.
The long on Vent stream.
And it's goodbye from me. Hope you have a good week. Catch you next week.